Hi everybody, it's Phil again, here with another video. This time, this picture is of a country girl. I did this about, I want to say 3 years ago. 2016 was the best I could come up with from looking at DeviantArt. I'm going to put a comparison picture of the original picture on the screen here during the video to give you a comparison of what it looked like prior to what it looks like now with this new recoloring that I did. It's quite a bit dramatic, a lot more to it. The original one, I thought it was really good when I did it 3 years ago, but looking at it now, after doing this one here, it blows me away with the stuff that I've learned with Photoshop and skin coloring. You'll definitely be able to notice. I think I'll put the picture up near the end when this one's here getting finalized. But yeah, I went with a little bit darker skin color to start off with on this one. Since she is a country girl, I figure, they're out in the sun more. They're not always hiding in the apartment or shopping stores on Rodeo Drive. So country girls should be a little more have a little more color to their skin. So that's where I started on this one, and I went from darker and the shadows to getting the more. I used a lighter color, which I usually don't do on skin, at least for this. So the lighter color I use, instead of using the dodge tool for making highlights, I did keep with the skin tones to try to get it to look a little more natural. I can see what I'm doing here with it, back and forth with skin tones. But yeah, I kind of went in a little different direction to see how that was going to go with this, since when I originally colored it, it was burn, dodge, burn, dodge, burn, dodge. It wasn't really anything too creative. It was just basically slapping down flats and then dodging and burning. So I really have gotten away from that, as I've stated in other videos. Yeah, I try to get as natural shadows on there as I could for where the light's coming from, a little behind. Yeah, even a different color scheme. Like I said, I'm going to post a picture closer to the end so you can see exactly, what I changed, what I did for the picture itself. Because until I saw the picture, I went to DeviantArt and found the original picture back where because I was looking for the date. I did not know I was going to make this into a recolor, and just put the dates on there. If you go to my Facebook page, you'll see the two pictures together with 16 and 19 written on the pictures, so there's so that you know about the gap and that it was a recolor. But yeah, no, this is a lot of fun. They're figuring out the colors on the fly, and also yeah, the background was one part of it that I was really trying to figure out, because in the original, if you when you see it, I did the character, left the whole sheet blank, but instead of doing anything, I decided to make a rectangle, just a random rectangle for the background, and it just went by her head and along her back, and that was it. Oh, that's another thing. When you see the two pictures, I did fix the curve of her back. Her back curve went in and kind of jutted out. It was almost like it was so. I mean, it's still exaggerated, but the original was so exaggerated that I spent time with the line art in Photoshop just taking the back part, because I couldn't believe how, to me, it looked really bad. So, and the hair color is another thing. She had two-tone, kind of punkish hair, and I got rid of that. I decided to go with a reddish brown on this one here, which I think came out really nice. And I really like how the highlights for the hair came out on this one too. So I'm definitely getting better the more practice I'm getting. And I left the eyes blue, not the same blue, but decided to stick with that. I also colored the lips, which I usually don't do, but I decided to get a little practice in coloring lips so that I can try to do that more in future pictures, because I think it's going to help out to have a little more than just the shadows on the face for because unless I'm really going to do an anime picture, I should at least do a little more for the lips. Let's see what else. Yeah, but the background, I kind of went trying to figure out what I want to do. Here we go. The background. Let's go in with a country. Put her outside. It's like she's walking down a path and getting the clouds and everything. Kind of screwed up my layers here, so I had to fix up some stuff. But yeah, put her kind of out next to a field with clouds and everything. Like I said, when you see the original picture, you can just see what I just didn't really do a background, which is kind of, I guess you say, lazy. So this one here, I kept bringing in the colors, seeing how it looked. When I liked how it looked, I started got rid of their colors again, so I had the whole background to work with on top of her line art, and started throwing in a little more detail in for the grass. Blurred it a little bit. It looked good. Then kind of went back. I wanted to put some white lines in for the grass, so there's like shiny grass and dark grass, because when I blurred it, you wouldn't see all the mistakes. Those little things artists do to hide things, like pouches on the wrists and the feet, and that, or people just cutting off the feet altogether. Nobody likes to draw hands. Nobody likes to draw foot or feet. Artists have their things that they like and don't like. But like I said, this is definitely a lot more than I did on the last one for when it came to a background. And I think it looks great, and it might actually be I might send out for a print for the store. But that's about all I have right now. It's been a while since I posted a video, so hope you enjoyed this. Subscribe, leave a comment, like this video if you like the content, and I will see you on the next one. And if you have any ideas what I might look at drawing, or an art topic, because I will be talking about how I color with my Copics next, feel free to give me a comment on something you might like to see.